feast your eyes on this. Feast is the appropriate word. Here is some good mom food for Sunday morning. We've got 3 simple breakfast ideas that will let her sleep in and still eat well. And when I say her, I kind of mean you.
That's right.
Right? You can sleep in and still eat well. Our food guest today, Heather Smith, is speaking from experience. So how would you define a good make-ahead breakfast?
Make-ahead is anything that you enjoy, but I think the best part of it is something that you don't have to clean up.
Aha.
So I'm all for whatever type of food you want to eat, but the hard part is like cleaning up afterwards. So we made simple, easy things today that like the kids can clean up, or there's no cleanup at all.
We love you for that. We love you for that. And these feel special. I mean, you've dressed them up in a cute way as well, which kind of adds to that vibe. But let's dive in. What's your first idea?
So the first one is something that easily gets the kids involved. This is for those who don't need like a super heavy breakfast, who want something cool. I hear you like cool breakfast.
Yes,
nothing
I do.
more. But this is something that the kids can do. Get us some fun cups. Get yogurt. They make those Chobani different flavors in different small cups. You can have some coconut, strawberry, whatever. Just layer it in a cup. Get some of your favorite granola.
Oh, and they'll feel so proud because they're hands-on with this.
Put some fresh fruit on there, but something that we love to do is make it special with like the cups and the dishes, and these little ice cream spoons are so much fun because then the kids feel like they have a restaurant or they're doing something extra special for their mom.
That takes me back. My grandma had those, and she'd do thick milkshakes every Sunday with those
So
spoons.
this is something that you could pull out Mother's Day. This is what we're going to do, and the kids make their little menus or whatever, bring it to you, and then you know you're getting something good to eat. But it's not just something from the pantry.
Right, there's thought involved.
Exactly.
Okay, that's idea number 1. What's next?
The second one is do something overnight. I'm a big fan of like overnight oats or something like that, but sometimes you want something a little more fancy or festive for Mother's Day.
Filling.
So, overnight French toast is something that we love to do.
Okay.
This is something that we just taken cubed sourdough bread. I love to do the sourdough because it kind of contrasts with the sweet of the cinnamon, the sugar, anything. So it's not overly sweet.
Sourdough.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you can find the older ones, those work great.
Yeah, old is good in this case, right?
So you take that, and then we've got some eggs, some heavy cream, which you've got to have, some milk, some vanilla, and you just pour that over all those breadcrumbs.
I like how she's not letting us cut corners of the essentials. Heavy cream.
You gotta have the heavy cream, and I actually put more heavy cream than milk in this one because let's be honest,
it's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day. It's one day out of the year.
Okay.
And then you'll sprinkle. Oh, and then you'll put that in the fridge, and then you'll make this combination of butter, brown sugar, a little bit of flour, and some salt. You'll then put that in the fridge too. Okay. Put those in there, and then the next morning you'll take this out. This will be a little bit thicker, and you just sprinkle that over everything.
And cook it
And
up.
cook it. It bakes for about 45 minutes, so maybe nudge the husband in the morning before you're out of bed and be like, hey, go throw that in the oven. And that's really all it's gonna take.
If there's one thing we do well, it's time.
Yes.
Timing.
And one thing as I was making this last night, I thought this would be the best Mother's Day gift. So if you've got some friends in the neighborhood or like a mother-in-law or someone who you're like, what do I give them for Mother's Day? We sell these disposable pans. This is such an inexpensive but such a thoughtful gift that you could give to those people who you're like, what do I give them to say, hey, thanks for being a good mother, example to me, something like that.
I love the idea of stocking up on those too with baby meals. I remember after baby number 2 in particular, our meals came in those. And so there was that relief of not having to return dishes and wash up pots.
Remember whose it was.
Yes, I love it. All right, 1 minute left. Give us one more idea.
The last one is let the dads do something. And we feel like, okay, with the dads, it's got to have some meat, it's got to have some protein in there.
Manly.
So, exactly. Give them something that you will enjoy, but also something that they feel like they can do, but get the kids involved. And croissant sandwiches are something that we really love. So you take just some store-bought croissants. I love to do like mustard or even like the pepper jelly or something like that, and spread it on your croissants.
Okay.
Then you'll layer in your meats, your cheeses, and then I even take some scrambled eggs.
Oh, load it up.
Sometimes I'll even put even more cheese in with the scrambled eggs.
Look at you.
And then you bake that in the oven. They bake for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, 350. Gonna get some soft and gooey, melty. Everyone loves them, and then the dads feel like they've done something, and there's no cleanup.
We're hungry now. Breakfast for lunch. How about that?
Done.
3 great make-ahead breakfasts and good little kitchen cheats along the way to help the meal feel special and also move along smoothly. May I humbly suggest one more Mother's Day gift idea since we're throwing them around this morning? How about a cooking class?
Yes, we have so many great classes. We've got Thai cuisine coming up, lots of baking classes. So if your mom just wants some new ideas, that's a great way to get them in the kitchen.
We took the macaron class a couple of years ago, and it still stands out as such a fun memory, a food memory to have together. So we can go to your website for the schedule?
Yes, Gigi.com, yep.
All right, Heather, thank you so much.
Thank you.